Alright, we're gonna try this, see if I can remember what I was doing. Because last time I was on, I was tired. Okay, I vaguely remember, and I did want this just a tad bit higher. So, probably. I can figure out buttons, I promise. Making promises today, we're building stuff. I think I did it this way. Maybe? Oh, yeah, no, I did it the other way. So I went like this, and then I went like that, and then I wanted to... I don't have any lanterns with me. That's alright. That's good. Hmm. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna hang a lantern from that. That just looks too weird. And I think no matter how tall I get that, it's just not gonna work out well. What is this? What is this? What is this? Ah. um, let's see what this is now. Yeah, so I remember a few of the shorts that you had sent me. So May was my brother, like real life style. You know how that works. And we sent each other. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. And so we sent each other like YouTube shorts a lot. um, so he was just asking me if I've seen any of the other ones, and I did. I just don't remember them because I'm a horrible, horrible person. Yeah, actually, he had sent me something yesterday, and I don't know if I just didn't see it or so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or like I didn't remember, or I don't know. But the point is that he had sent it to me, and then I sent it to him earlier today. It was just a comment about basically how pancakes are tortillas. It was really funny. 3, 4, 5. And he's like, I sent that to you. And I'm like, look, if you did, I don't remember. It's probably been a minute. And no, he sent it to me yesterday. Sent me a screenshot. Yeah, so I am building a farm. I try to space farms out around the area so that villagers can trade their food and breed and make me more slaves. I mean, people, inhabitants, not slaves. We don't do slaves. Hmm. Mm. So yeah, this is going to be a farm. All right, and then we're going to dig up this area, and then I need to go get path and lanterns. So yeah, so doing the farm. Gonna work on some more houses. I also need to gather the bamboo because I really, really, really want a um like a bamboo section because I have all that bamboo growing. What am I stuck on? Why? Oh, I think I was lagging. Was I lagging? Maybe. No, not slaves. Forever. Forever living employees, right? That you don't pay. because like you give them homes and stuff. So like, I guess it's more like indentured servitude. I don't know. I feel like am I lagging? I feel like I'm lagging in this. I don't like lagging. See, I'm not moving forward sometimes. But am I lagging or am I just not being able to use the mouse correctly? That's the question. Oh, that's right. I upgraded to doing 3 lane roads again, so I can get more space. See if I can get the trees to grow more often. You pay them, but the cost of living there is their pay. Right, so more like indentured servitude. Not slavery. Never slavery. Yeah, so I need to get the... well... yeah, I can start putting out some light posts. Slavery with extra steps. Right, it is slavery with extra steps because slavery is illegal. Ooh, what you got? What you got? What you got? Cherry log, mangrove log, dies. Firefly bush. What is this? What is this? Do I want them? I want to see. Do I want them? Let's see. Let's see. Get it? Is it that cool? I'm still gonna look though. I mean, I'll get it off of face, but I don't. I want to see how it looks before I just put it off somewhere and then I can't like fire. Right. I mean, makes sense. That yeah. So yeah, uh, at night spawns fireflies around them. Let's see. Oh, ooh. Okay, yeah. So I need to buy as many of those as I could possibly get my hands on. So, ooh. I wonder if I can just like stick them around. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I need to go get my emeralds. Right? Just like randomly, just boop, 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 boop. If he despawns, I'm going to be so upset. I trade so much for emeralds. Like I deserve to be able to actually use my emeralds. I'm just gonna put a bunch of these. So I'm gonna go get my emeralds and then I'm going to buy all of the firefly bushes. There we are. No, 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 no. Hey, I have so many. I didn't need any. I was already there. Yeah. Yeah, like I was already there when you gave those to me, by the way. I don't think he was actually gonna despawn. These things stick around for days. I can only get 8. Does he like get more after a while though? Like that's what I want to know. I wonder if other villagers have spawned around. We're gonna go on a villager or a trader hunt. Yeah, that's right, you skinless freak. Let's see, let's see. I'm gonna put those first 8 around my little base entrance, by the way. But we're gonna see if I can get some more little trader boys to spawn. Do they spawn like at the beginning of the day, do you know? Or like just whenever? Okay, so they spawn at night. Alright, alright. Don't have any right here. Let's go check down over here. This one seems similarly lacking. Before you do it, what is the cool thing that you can do to them? Gonna come check over here. This area, I got a little too dense. Okay, yeah, but what is it? Like, you gotta tell me. Preferably. Another little, yeah, my villagers are just spawning or something somewhere. Because we got little babies running around here. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know if that's a new one or the same one, but it exists. Let's go check down here. Oh, your little mountain cave? Mayo's Mountain, if you will. Sometimes I find them out here. No. Nope. Going on a trader hunt. Going on a trader hunt. Well, now it's daytime, and Mayo said that they spawn at night. Alright, give me a second. I'm almost at the last, or not the last one, the last one I'll go to. It should be around here. Yeah. Nope. Alrighty, beat me, Scotty. right? Yeah, we're denying that. Like, I want some viewer bots. I don't want bots. I want real people to watch. I want to have a conversation. Okay. Oh, so that the fireflies just come out, but then there's like nothing that you can see. Yes, no, maybe. Just shiny, sparkly lights in the sky. Ah, always. Oh, ah, I see. Hmm. Hmm. Put one on the ground. Like, not in a hole, just on the ground. I want to see. Hmm. Hmm. That's a hard call. Because I like the little twinkly lights. I just wish that they were more green colored. But I do like this. That's cool. Hmm. I'll sit on it a little bit. I'll think about it. I don't know what I want to do. Part of me is like, yeah, bury them because I don't like the color of the bush. But then part of me is like, no, the bush has twinkly lights. I need the shinies. I need the shinies. Oh, so Mayo. When I was streaming the other day, I the the dogs decided that they wanted to protest being on camera. So they were all like hiding like away from the camera and I'm like, "Oh." And so I have bribable features now. Look at this. I can bribe the dog. Biscuit. Look at that. Look at that. I bribed the dog. Now she knows that if she stays, there's treats involved. Ta-da! I put all of it in there. I need to go get that. Okay, do 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 do. I needed lanterns. I do have over here. What? I don't see anything. Or did you just change the music? I'm gonna have to be making that so much bigger soon. But I don't see any shinies. Oh, there's one. No, I see one. Where'd you put the bush at? Just dig up my floor. Huh. I don't know. Wait, now you gotta put one over here too. Oh. You gotta put one right here. Nah. Oh! Dude, they're all out in the hallway. That's where they all went. Bees. I give you express permission to pop those around the top level of my base. So, like, from here on, you have my express permission. Otherwise, you're gonna be digging into my floors or ceilings, really. Okay, I was getting lanterns. I feel like the game's really loud. Like, especially when I open those chests. Wait, I need you over here. This is where I need to be. A little? Okay. That can be fixed. Audio. Let's try 17. Yeah, I saw. I poked my nose in here earlier as I was walking out. But yeah, I need to go get a bucket for water too. Might as well while I'm at it. Oh, and dirt. I need dirt. Need dirt, dirt, the dirtiest dirt to have ever dirt. And then I need a bucket for water. And then I'll come back and get the hoe and stuff. The hoe and crops. And I'm done with that. I'm on the lookout for the little annoying traders. The blossoms. The cherry trees? That's where you're at. Oh, coolness. I see a little bit. Oh, they're getting more. I guess the more I stand here, the more they pop out. Huh. Cool. The armadillo pushing the villager. Get out the way! I have things to do! I'll have to be on the lookout for those. I wonder where they spawn. I closed out of that info page. Do 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 do. Gonna. I wonder if he gets more too. I wanna know that. Let me see.
Huh.
Nah. Can't say I'm surprised though. Dirt path, dirt path, dirt path, dirt path. Dirty dirt, 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 dirt. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. I just look at that. Look at that. So much faster. Do. I don't think I'm gonna. Yeah, I didn't think so. Just give me a second here. Okay. Oh yeah, no, I saw them when you did that. Guess I didn't need the bucket of water. Okay. Yeah, and then I'm gonna need to have the little profession blocks too. So I need a hoe, crop, and Okay. Hoe, crop, profession blocks. Hoe, crop, profession blocks. So I can do this. I can function. Maybe. No, I'm lying and I'm actually crazy. I want so many more of those. Sorry. After this building expansion, we get to go exploring. But we gotta get through the building expansion first. So, fun times, fun times. And I think maybe next time, like maybe not on stream. I might do it on stream just because. Why not? But I do need to fill out the rest of the island with dirt and then populate that with the moss. And then mow my digital yard. Who knew digital yards needed mowing? It's a travesty. Put that there. Oh, but I still don't have enough space. It's alright. I'll come back. I'm gonna keep some emeralds on me while I'm doing all this building stuff. In case there's more vendors. Because I'm also looking for pale oak saplings. I've seen a few of them have it, and then I was like, eh, but then I'm like, but now I'm like, huh. I know, that makes a ton of sense. I'm just not sure. Because my understanding, they can be a little dangerous, and like, the village is my everything in this whole thing. Like, that's my reason for doing this. That's my reason for buying Minecraft in basically every platform. Like, I bought it for the Switch, and I bought it for the PC, and I bought it for, like, the phone apps. It just... And I have, like, a little subscription deal, too. Like, that's, like, another thing. Yeah, for the Steam Deck. Oh, which, by the way, because I my chargers have been weird because well they're um how to say sad, cheap, used, abused, well loved. Anyway, so yeah, my chargers are a little meh. However, I have in fact noticed that the charger for the Steam Deck will basically full charge my phone in like 2 seconds. And this is a little bit of an exaggeration. Yeah, it is cool. Like, yeah, it might not actually be literally 2 seconds, but it is like so much faster. I guess that's the difference between like a quality um cable versus like a sad cable. And I buy sad cables. But now, my world has changed. My eyes have opened. Is it it gonna like blow up my phone though? Like that was the other question. I was like, you know, this charges so much faster. The wattage must be so much higher, which I guess it is. I have no idea. But like, I'm kind of afraid it's gonna blow up my phone. I mean, metaphorically speaking. I don't think it's actually gonna like make my phone explode, but like. Follow you along to where? You're not here. Oh, is there another trader boy out there? Where even are you? Oh, you're up there? Kinda. I need to get, them things. Okay. I got them things. Oh. Yeah, but I still want to go hunting for them, like a trader, or like I want to go out and find like a pale forest while I'm exploring my maps, you know? Gotta fill out my maps, find all the stuff. Be a good time. It'd definitely be interesting until like I find. Yeah. Yeah. I know. But that's okay. Cause I still gotta fill out the maps and like even like a lot of the places I haven't explored yet. So it'll be alright. We'll figure it out. This is looking rather nice. I think I'm gonna need to get the villager disappearing stick. So this guy goes away, so another guy takes his place. No, I'm just gonna pick him to death. Aw, yeah. And he's gone. So hopefully I get more, or at least another trader dude while I'm out here. And if I have enough... Oh, look! That was fast. Get back over here. Mm-hmm. I have a feeling someone had something to do with that. No, 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 no. Soda and I established this in the previous stream. It's not murder because there's no body. Can't murder someone if there's no corpse to prove that they're dead. They're just disappeared. So I just disappeared the guy. Do you understand? Do you understand? Oh no, my golden hose going away. Whatever will I do? It's not like I don't have 5,000 more that I've picked up. Oh no. It died. Whatever shall I do? Woe is me. Huge sigh. No traders. Down there. I will hoe things into the dirt. 'Cause that's how this works. Gotta hoe things into the dirt. I'm gonna grab another one because I'm pretty sure at least one's gonna break, if not both of them, before anything else. Oh, and then I also need to leads. I need to get more planty things. Crops. Though I suppose I probably could have put the composters out and then come back so I can put the composters back and then not have to worry about anything. I want to do beets. Yeah, that's right. I have a beautiful voice. Dude, it is almost summer break for the kids. I am simultaneously really looking forward to it. This means I don't have to wake up early. Puts the dogs to sleep. Yeah, you're lazy. No, it's because they're awake all day. And so we didn't have to. The fish tank that was on the table went like rancid. I'm not just talking like, you just didn't change the water for like a little too long. No, I'm talking like gag worthy, rancid. It was bad. And like because my mother put sunflower cuttings in it. Because usually we put some clippings in there and it kind of cleans up the water a little bit. We take the clippings out and everything's fine. Not with the sunflowers. Um, the sunflowers went into the fish tank and it went rancid. And then we had a bit of a massive die off. And we moved everything over. And then, like, my mom and I were supposed to both kind of try to deal with it. But, she's been working and I've been, busy doing all this other stuff. So this morning I kind of got done with the rancid smell in the house. Because, like, it was, like, swampy. Really, really swampy. And I still can't get it out of my nose, by the way. Like, I can't get the smell out of my face. And it is so gross. All of it is just nasty. Um, and so I was just gonna change the water and then keep changing the water until, like, water was done. But that's not what happened. We ended up just taking the whole thing out. We saved as many fish as we could. I just remembered how beets work. And they don't work like this. This isn't gonna work. Villager. Trader boy. Birch. Ooh! They have it. He has it. He has it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, what you doing Sunday? Socializing with strangers. I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow. And possibly Sunday as well. Oh, yeah, you getting into magic? Yeah. The beet seeds that I threw into my automatic composter depositor. Yeah. Oh, you have been getting into magic. Huh. I did not know. So, but yeah. So they've been. The point I was making, right, with that whole the fish tank. The dogs have been very excitable today. So I guess they're finally getting some downtime and they're like, I'm done with being awake. So, yeah, even Biscuit's down there snoring a little bit. And then I went to the kids' end of the year party that they had over at a school. And as per custom, they gave out free hot dogs, and at the end they were like, "Hey, we have all this extra food. Feel free to take some." So I did. I took some um, tidbits for the dogs. So the dogs got um, hot dogs. Like each one of them got a hot dog. 3 hot dogs, 3 beasties. So what was that? What was that? Oh, oh, now Twitch's mobile whatever's has finally realized. Oh, She's online now. Hey, you can handle your dashboard from your phone. And I'm like, cool, but I've got a second monitor. And for anyone out there who is questioning, will a second monitor make my life better? The answer is yes. And honestly, like, the answer is yes, regardless of whether or not you're streaming, whether or not you're just doing research, or just living your best life out there. Um, Having a second monitor really has. I don't know. I think there's a limit. I really do. I think there's a limit to how many monitors actually benefit. Really, that's all I have in here? Wow. I think I got rid of a bunch of stuff then. Because I remember having a bunch more things in here, but I don't. I don't need those. Okay. I guess we'll do these. And this time, we are going to keep the seeds and dispose of the other stuff. Unless, like, I want to keep it and then, like, make straw houses at one point. I'll do, like, a house made out of, like, sticks, and a house made out of straw, and then a house made out of bricks. That'd be fun. Yeah, that'd be fun. I'm gonna keep these. Yeah, I can probably put these in here too. Alrighty. Well, hopefully I've got enough. I don't foresee me needing like a ton more. So we shall see. We shall see. I think I put more work into this one little farm area than I have in like all the other little farm areas. But I also keep getting squirreled by like other stuff. Oh, there he is. Useless. He's not dead. He's disappeared. At least that's what I'm gonna say to. So I put the composters back because I was like, oh, I'm not gonna need them. I already put them out. Where did I put them out at? I didn't. And it's always really funny when I do like these multi-drop plots because they always end up being nothing but potatoes. Oh, look at this. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfection. Biscuit, you doing okay? Okay, wait. Let me think. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I should only need 8 composters, so I'll only grab 8. Because in theory, I can do that. Practice, it's going to be a little hit and miss because I'm not very good at anything, but I'm going to try. Little villager noises. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be all I need. That's it. So I can stop running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It'd be nice. Put these in here. Put that in there. Oh, ran into a wall. Why is he staring down? Dude, villagers are so weird. Sometimes. You know, they always spawn over here. And of course, now that I'm looking for them, they're like gone. Like they're done. They're like, oh, now she wants to see us. Well, we're not gonna show up. Whatever. I'll just keep doing as I've been going and stop trying to hunt them down. So, we'll try that. I'm still not sure. I've seen them everywhere. Think I'm gonna miss that? Nah, dude. Yes. I'm not gonna miss that. Come here, come here. Give me your stuff. I wanna see what happened to the... Did you kill him? But I wasn't done looking at his stuff. Yeah, it's kind of cool. That one's gonna stay right there. It's alright. I was mostly done looking at his stuff. And more composty bits. Look at that. Did my math. Did my math. It mathed. Look at that. It mathed. All sorts of math alike. With the mathness. Okay. Do I have space over here for... No. I mean, I do, kind of. Ultra tiny. Yeah, I think all that's gonna be like dead space. Okay, so now... I get to work out this way. Build some more buildings. Oh, there's another one. This one has a potion of invisibility. I play on peaceful, so I don't need it, but, you know, it's interesting. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to be building some houses out this way. So I've got that road. Ish. I've got that road-ish. We'll start the road from right here. And then I'll build out. That'll work. Alright. Well, I am going to take a little bit of break. I'm going to check the dog, get some coffee, go do, you know, like normal human stuff. And I'll be back in about 3 to 5 minutes. Alrighty. See you guys in a bit. Alright, I am back, and I am hoping that I will eventually one day figure out exactly how to get that thing to loop properly. It should have been looping, but it wasn't. Again, it doesn't loop. Yeah, I've noticed that, but like when I set it up though, it did. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But it is time. Yeah, right. It is time for building of buildings. Aw. Oh well. They'll come back, I'm sure. Okay, so I do want. Oh, well, there we go. And he does. Look at that. I need to get some more diamonds. Or not diamonds. Oh. That's what you've been doing. I am perfectly okay with them spawning naturally. Like, I really am. They'll come or they won't. And that's okay. Do, 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 do. So take a guess of what I'm doing this weekend. Take a guess. Take a guess. Or do you already know? Just gonna put these in here for right now. No response. Just silence. Sad, sad silence. I am. I'm going to be exploding from excitement. Because, like, I mean, you've seen Avatar. Most people have seen Avatar The Last Airbender. Not Avatar the weird CGI movie. Right? Um, but Avatar The Last Airbender. Delayed. I don't understand. Delayed. But anyway, Avatar The Last Airbender. So there's a convention this weekend, an anime convention, where um the guy who voiced Uncle Iroh, see, 1, 2, 3, this is it, is going to be there. So I get to go meet the guy. What, the guy who voiced Uncle Iroh or like Uncle Iroh? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is he? Because, like, on the little info thing, it said that he's gonna be there at the convention. And typically, it's hard to go places when you're dead. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In the VA. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Let's anime convention, because I don't always remember what it's called. Okay, let's find the guy here. Greg Baldwin. Greg Baldwin. Movies and shows. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Right there. See, overview. Yeah, it's not saying he died. See, death of voice actor Uncle Iroh. Oh, that was the Japanese voice actor that died. See, okay, so let's see what this says. Uncle Iroh undoubtedly has been a fan favorite. One of the yeah. Okay, so for the first 2 seasons, it was, and I'm going to butcher this, Mako Iowa I Iowa Matsu. That was for 2 seasons, but then it looks like in about 2006, it had to go to Greg Baldwin. So I don't know who that is. I don't know who Splinter is, like, at all. Wait, Splinter? That's the rat guy, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's right. I can figure things out. Just takes me a minute. Sometimes. It takes me a minute, but I'll get there eventually. Sometimes. Sometimes I don't. But sometimes I do. Okay, and I want this for the walls, I think. And I'm going to do this for the flooring. I'm just gonna do that. I'm not gonna. Usually I make things all sorts of weird, but this time, I'm not gonna do that. I think. I might decide. You know what? No, I'm gonna like do this pretty thing in the corner. Sometimes, not always though. Okay. So yeah, so the I guess second Uncle Ira is going to be there. I'm still equally excited though. I mean, I'm sure you can. I'll put this closer. Yeah. Whoever lives here is gonna have like prison windows. Plus. All right. I gotta do the top now. Oh, I had two of these. Look at that. All right. Oh, there's Spawny guy. Useless. It's right there and about right there. Ta-da. It's nice. I'm just kind of concerned because sometimes, like, when I had first done the original village, like, there was some space underneath, and, like, one of the villagers kept getting stuck. Like, in the dirt. It was weird. It was weird. I don't know how else to explain it other than just getting stuck in the dirt. I mean, but it does look nice. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Okay, and then I need gonna do this for the roof. All of them are gonna be that. Yeah. And then I might do one of the, call them bullseye blocks. Like for the centerpiece. Yeah, how are you doing that? And then actually, you know what? I'm going to put these in the corners. Because, like, I've noticed that you always seem to have, like, the blocks. And I turned off the cheats. Did they get turned back on? I think he turned the cheats back on. Mm-hmm. Do-do-do. Oh. Well, look, I'm gonna put the cheats back on, and then you can get yourself into survival, and then like in survival. I know there's not gonna be any achievements. So are you back in survival? Because I am actually really proud. I have done most of all of this in survival. Like I got the dirt blocks in creative. Like I can admit to that. And that's kind of it as far as what I'm working with. Like I am actually really, 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 really proud of that. It's taken a lot of work. And it wasn't easy. Like all this netherite that I'm using, like all of that came from the nether when I took down almost an entire fortress. Like I did. That's where all this brick is coming from right now. is because I did that. I didn't just magically poof a bunch of netherite bricks. Because kind of like, I guess, like, my moral rule is, if it's going to damage my surroundings too much, I'll get into creative. If it's going to, if I need mobs, like stuff from, like, monsters and stuff, I have to get those in creative because I play on peaceful because I don't want anything barging into my village. Really, really don't. Anything netherite, I do get that in creative. But, like, other than that though, I have done all of this minus the starting areas and the dirt in survival. I have found everything. I went through and I did all that stuff, and I'm working with what I got. And I am really, really proud of being able to do that. Like, I get to claim that as, hey, I did this. I made this. I found this. It's just, yeah. Mm, yeah. I I don't. I didn't know you were getting all that stuff out of creative. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's that's different. That's like you and your stuff, and that's fine. That's why it wasn't an issue. Mm. I know I need a path here. Um. Yeah. I'll just. keep going. For now. I am gonna need to go get some more bone meal to moss this up. All sorts of mossy lack. So I need to do that. I need to get a bunch of moss. That's how I roll. I need all the moss. Mossy moss. Moss, moss, moss. Moss. So let me go get the bone meal for the mossy moss of mossness. That's what I need to go do. Let's see. First, gotta dump these in here. Don't need them. Don't want them. What's I got in here? Look at that. Bunch of bone meal. Grow mossy moss. And then we'll go fill that up. Fill this up and some more buildings going. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look how cool that is. It just bloops. Ta-da. Yeah, how fun is that? How fun is that? There we go. I can figure out buttons. I can figure the buttons out. I promise. I know which buttons go where and what they do. I can function, not lies. Sometimes. Okay, maybe a little bit of lies. But only a bit. Only a little bit. Isn't that cool though? How it just like pops up. I love this drink. I swallow perfectly fine. It's being able to remember that I can't like breathe and swallow at the same time. That's kind of the issue. I swallow perfectly fine though. And I breathe perfectly fine. I just sometimes try to do them both at the same time and it doesn't work out well for me. And like coffee comes out of my nose. It's unpleasant. You're gonna get covered. Do, 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 do. I think we'll just kind of run this until either I have covered this whole area or I've run out of little um, these things, the things that I have. Can you? I mean, I'm probably gonna have to tear it down anyway because it's in my way. Oh, it just makes. Oh, it makes more. That's cool. And now I know how to make more. I shall be unstoppable. But I still have like a shit ton of emeralds, so I'm still right. I'm still gonna like trade for them though. I mean, I'll be like growing them too. Now that I know I can definitely do that. But I got a lot of emeralds. And I think most of the stonemasons are kind of tired of seeing my face. Lame. I will make more bushes, just not right now. Just makes everything pop up. Look at that. Do 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 do. I can figure out buttons. I can figure out buttons. Buttons come to me. My pickaxe. Oh, for like the become the Zim. Right? That's one of my favorite voices to do. I'm not very good at it, but I really like it. But yeah, no, like I said, like my tools, all the netherite stuff. Yeah, I do creative mode that because that makes having funner for me to an extent. And I already do enough mining. Like I mine all the shit. The moose room. Dude, Invader Zim was such a trip. And like the thing is about Mayo and I watching Invader Zim. Okay, when it was coming out, when it was relevant to what was going on in the world, like we weren't watching it. We didn't watch it until like years later when it was already kind of falling off the popularity charts. Like I know it's still popular and I know people still watch it and love it and that's cool. And I, on the occasion I'm like, I want to watch Invaders. But like we weren't watching it when everybody else was. Partly because we were raised trailer trash. That had something that we didn't have kids. There had a lot of the childhoods. There was no cable to be had. Well, I mean it's true. I mean we lived out in the boonies in a trailer. It was a double wide, but it was a trailer. And actually, we ain't trash. Uh huh. We be trailer trash. We were raised in a trailer. In the boonies. But yeah. Which, okay, so like, uh, we still go to the food bank. Like my bit of, I guess, the world here. My mom, my aunt, my kid, they all live with me. So we do. We still go to the food bank, and so does one of our neighbors, which is cool. But so and he had permission, right? So it's not like yeah. Like I know that he did it, and I appreciated him doing it, but I had forgotten, which is kind of part of the issue. And I had started a little laundry. And I told him, I was like, I don't leave the house when I'm doing laundry. I don't leave the washing machine or the dryer like not attended. And there's a word for it. I've temporarily forgotten the word. Um, Hopefully it'll come to me at like 2 o'clock in the morning, which is like an hour and 20 minutes from now. And so anyway, so yeah, I was like, I don't leave the house. And he said, "Oh, that's old school," and I'm like, "Huh." I mean, I guess, but it's like an irrational fear. And I was talking to my mom, and I was like, "Our neighbor called me old school. I don't know how I feel about that." And just talking. I wasn't actually whining much. But anyway, yeah. So we did that, okay, and then she was like, "But you fall asleep," and I'm like, "Yeah, but like I'm still here." Yeah, yeah, she is older. I mean, she's our mother, but you know, but okay. So here's the thing. I She was like, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, I'm still here and I can still like react. Like I'm still aware, and that's it, right? But like, and I know that they have all these safety features now. Like the washing machine probably really isn't gonna flood, and the dryer probably really isn't going to catch on fire. And she just kind of looked at me and I was like, look, I get it. It's irrational. You know, like it is. It's not normal. Usually people are perfectly fine just, walking away from stuff like that. And I'm just like, not. And she was all like, what makes you think it's irrational? And I said, well, because of all the safety features. And my mom was like, you know, it's not irrational. And I'm like, yeah, it is, because, like, it's never happened. And then she's like, you grew up in a trailer. And I was like, yeah. And she's like, so you probably just don't remember. And I was like, you mean to tell me that our washing machine really did flood and our dryer really did catch fire? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, I have no memory of this. But I guess that's why I'm like terrified to leave the house while either the washer or dryer's going. Like, I don't. So, that was my story today or yesterday. I was like, interesting, interesting. Look at that. Got all that done. Oh, you remember the washing machine flooding and the dryer catching fire? Because I have no memory of this. Yeah, well, when wasn't he? That's the bigger question here. You know, I'm gonna go put light posts out here. You mean to tell me you think Dad was not upset about my report cards? The report cards that I was constantly failing? No. I hadn't gotten straight A's since first grade. Like, I was. Gotta stretch. I was a solid C at best. Like, there was a few things that, you would get A's in just for, like, group participation or whatever. Well, this is still 2 lanes. That's okay, though. Not by much. So, yeah, no, I still got to hear it from Dad. Three, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, like, I barely passed anything. And especially about high school, I was like, I can't. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I was not a huge fan of school. Like, I've always been a huge, proponent of like learning and reading, but organized education, I sucked. I sucked so bad. I don't know. I'm really not sure that that's the case. As I know, I only passed German because the teacher was like not gonna be there anymore. And so she was just like, I'm passing everyone. Otherwise, I would have like failed German twice, twice over. But I still remember that one math teacher. Oh God, he was. So I had this math teacher in high school, and I, to this day, do not understand. But he decided that to make us less intimidated by math, he was going to call math problems puppies because puppies aren't scary. Well, see, the issue is that there was a mess up with my schedule, so I was originally in a different math class, but it didn't work, right? Because I was like double booked. So I got transferred into his math class. So not only did I spend the first week trying to figure out what he was talking about when he was referring to puppies, because like this guy, okay, so like this guy, he had dogs that he would regularly talk about and call them puppies. So I'm sitting there wondering why he keeps talking about puppies in reference to math. Right? Like I did not understand. And it took me a minute to figure it out. Like an uncomfortably long minute to figure out that, oh, this guy is talking about math problems in a weird way. Because he told the class at one point, he's like, I refer to these things as puppies so that they're less scary. And I'm like, that's confusing, and I would really rather that not be happening. But of course, I didn't get a say in the matter. Right. Okay. So that was one problem. And the other problem was he would talk so loud all the time. Like, I don't know if he thought that was going to keep our attention or what. But it was really bad. Like constant yelling. But not like aggressive yelling, just like I'm going to talk in a loud voice type of yelling. It was unpleasant. And so I decided to take naps in his class because I just it was easier to tune out the yelling that way. To take the naps. Like toesies. Oh no, Nuggies, I bribe. Nuggy Nugs. I'm bribing. I'm bribing. Nickety Nug. Yeah. Oh yeah, I bribed the Nug. She doesn't want it. Do you need more bribes? Oh yeah. Oh look, Bisky's come for a bribe. Biscuit. You can't really see her. But she came for a bribe. Eh. Like, I'm not trying to take a pissing contest here. But yeah, so like this guy would constantly scream, at least in my opinion. So I was falling asleep in his class. Because I was falling asleep in his class, of course, I started not understanding anything about what was going on at all. So of course I failed. Shocker, I know. Failed his class. Um, failed the makeup test. So I had to do credit recovery again. Um, in summer school, which I rather preferred. I really did more like the whole summer school credit recovery program because like you had 6 weeks essentially to recover whatever credits you needed. And I think my senior year I was doing credit recovery for math, language arts, And I want to say science too. Like, was I dumb? No. Am I conventionally intelligent? Yeah, I am. However, like I said, I'm not good at that whole, like, organized education very well. But let me do credit recovery for 3 classes in 6 weeks. I'll tell you what, I got those 3 credits recovered in 6 weeks. Because I got to go at my own pace. I didn't have to sit there and listen to people drawl on and on and on. And, like, scream for no reason. So, but yeah, it was school was interesting for me. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I was just looking at some stuff right there. Yeah, I was not a good student. Let's just put it that way. I really, really, really wasn't. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? Which means the stairs will go here. Yeah. Look at that. Alright. Yeah. But, oh, I think I came out alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeet. Alright. Explodes. I don't want to do an explodes. No explodes. I die explodes. Maybe. I don't know. I've never exploded before. So I don't know. Maybe don't die explodes. Hmm? 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 But probably die. But might not. What's that slow mode that you enabled and then disabled? Slow mode? I don't understand. Oh, mean, I guess. I prefer it showing up pretty quick, though. Gives me things to talk about, maybe. When people talk to me. Not that anyone is. Maybe. So like, as much as I was talking about, yeah, like, go read Fahrenheit 451. I don't actually remember a lot of things that I've read. And I don't know if that makes me inherently a not nice person. But it's true. I haven't. Or I might have, I just don't know. Yeah, but you know I like feeling the corpses of like tattooed dead trees in my hands, sniffing their flesh. I like tree wear. I have a lot of books. It's about time. It's one of the more older ones, isn't it? Pretty sure. This one's gonna have giant windows, I've decided. Because if I remember correctly, that is one of those like future dystopian books, and it's written about what the author thought. Like, if I remember correctly, no giant penises. Weirdo. But it was what the author thought was going, what the year 1984 was going to look like. Well, 1984 has long since come and gone. And unless you have like a ton of money, you know, like copyright laws do have an expiration date. However, if you have a ton of money in political pool, you know, I mean, who knows? You can probably talk to the right people. I'm still gonna keep them up. I had been internally debating a little bit about if I wanted to put the lights, put the lanterns on the bottom. But I have since opted not to. I'm gonna keep the lanterns up high. You should do glowstone and carpets. Right? I've thought about that. Um, it definitely would not be hard to do. Because I play on peaceful, so the nether's not as dangerous as it is for like other people. For me. But no. Damn it. I fell. I fell. Yeah, the lava. Also just like falling off the edge of stuff, I seem to do that pretty well too. Oh god. Ow. Headphone cables. I guess while I'm down here. Just gonna put these up. It's my outside decorations. Gotta be building the buildings. Who builds the builders? I don't know what you're talking about, we. I have not heard when I'm supposed to be going to the convention tomorrow. So I don't know. And boyfriend is probably. It's 1 a.m. Ain't no 2 a.m. And boyfriend's probably still playing his game, so. Because he's got like friends and social life and all this. So yeah, that's probably what he's doing. I have those there. Usually when I have houses next to each other, I try to alternate where the lanterns are at, just for consistency. So like these are actually gonna go in the middle versus that ones that are in the corner. Wait, I was just talking about that. I was just talking about it. I'm insane. Insanity. Yeet. Then I think I'm gonna do the fence. And it's gonna be very red. Very nethery. Nether thing here. But yeah. No, it. I've got 112. And like I said, I have had no communication about when we're supposed to be there. Gonna do the Malarkinies. Because I'm fancy that way. And this is like one of the reasons why I like doing these things with the odd numbers. Because like you get like an even thing. See? See? And these are gonna go here. And I'm just gonna do the whole thing. But I need to put that block here first. Or else it's not gonna work well. There we are. Ta-da! Do-do-do-do-do-do. And then gotta put a lantern on the inside. Ain't that purty? Ain't that purty? Yeah. Definitely a little different from some of the older ones. But I've noticed that I'll do that. I'll get like kind of stuck into doing the houses a certain way. Like in other places, I have like these two-story monstrosities, but right now I do not. Wait, ta-da. Do-do-do-do. It's gonna be fine. Alright. I'm gonna take another break. Maybe. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Take a little break. Keep going. Maybe, maybe not. Say hi. I'm eager to talk to people. I don't talk to myself easily. So ask questions. I like questions, generally speaking. Alright, yeah. So I'm gonna take a break. I will catch you guys. No, no, no. No, no, no. No sleeps. It's 1 in the morning. I'm fine. I've been trying to adjust my sleep schedule so that I'm more awake at night, actually, than during the day. But I do have to pee. So, I will be back.
Huh. Huh. Huh.
Alright, I am back. Look at me, all fancy. Yeah, don't get into bad habits. That's part of my problem. Oh look! Oh look! This guy. Oh look, glowstone. Nice. Are you? Can only get 5? I'm also gonna start getting these too. Oh look! Oh, that's cool. I get new recipes. What? What is this? That's fancy. You must be rude. Really? Really? Yeah, that's right. Invisibility is gonna help you holding things. Things I can track you with it, no less. So I was gonna save him, wasn't gonna save him with nothing. Anywhoosies. Let's see, what did I do down there? I did that, I did those. I'm gonna do the black things now. These. It's gonna be movies. Alright, 1, 2, 3, and boop. Alright. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we are. Alright. Look at that. Okay, figure all this out. Okay, so that's cleared out, and then this is the center. Yeet. Alright, do that. And then what do I want for the center bits? I'm gonna do a ring pattern with these. So like this, just go around, and around and round and round we go. Where we stopped is at the very beginning because that's kind of obvious. See? Right. Then, I'm kind of getting a little tired of making everything super red though. I think I'm gonna do a stripe pattern here. So we'll do the red to start. Or I guess no, the black ones are the starting. So yeah. a window right here. That's where the windows go. Staggering them a little bit here. Alright. Window. And then bit. Okay, and the next one is this. There. Okay. And window. Window. Block. 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 Window. Window. Block. Block. Window. Window. Alright. Then do the black ones again. For the crown. For the crown. For the crown. For the crown. Why are my roses red? Let's make the roses red. I don't actually remember how that song goes. Oh, I'm out. Okay. Boop. It's all wet and rainy and they don't want to be out here. Nope, no trader guy. I mean, I can't say I'm like super surprised, so you know. Okay. So we're gonna get some of this stuff sorted out. Now I want to put this in the garden chest. I can do that. And then these go in here. Don't need them. And then these goes in there. Let's see, these are down, yeah, at the end. Alright. Okay. Stupid leads. I don't know what to do with them. So, here they are. I'm gonna take these and throw them in that composter too. I don't know why I have so many. we go. So yeah, these are gonna go in here. Okay, let's go stock up on some stuff. No, I do. Okay, got 3 of those. Let's see, gonna need some more stairs. I'll grab a stack of that. Huh. Okay, so we got those. Grab a stack of that. Do I really not have any more of that? Let's go find out. Okay, so need some of these. Okay. 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 Get some more of these too. Okay. Alright. So by the looks of it, I am not exactly just about done with another town. But I feel like I'm pretty close. Alright, so we're gonna come over here. I'll put these in there. Do 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 do. Okay, and we need to go up, up, and away we go. Alright. Now we can put those 2 in. That button. Haha, I can figure out which buttons to use. Do, 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 do. Ta-da! Right, and then I'm gonna do this. Seems like it'll be fun. I'll just do this all the way around. There we are. There. Okay, and then get some stairs. Put some stairs down. There we are. Stairs, stairs. I feel like it would be too late to make. Yeah. I was just thinking, I was like, I can just like probably make some little flat nether brick pieces like those. What are they called? Slabs. But I'm like, no. None of those have it. So this one's not going to either. I'm gonna put that in the center. Shits and giggles. Ta-da! Dude, I don't know if the allergies are just catching the animals hard or what. But one of my dogs is snoring, but she sounds like a cat meowing. Like softly. Don't think that's normal. And it is also mildly concerning, so. That needs to be upside down. Or right side up. Oh, these also need to be right side up. What was I doing? Spacing out. That's what I was doing. One of the cool things I like about the stairs is that you can make them face a certain way. One of the things I don't like about the stairs is that you can make them face a certain way. It's hard sometimes to position yourself properly. There we are. These for pattern go into the corner. And then gotta get the one on the inside. There we are. the villagers can make happy little noises. Soon. They need doors and beds, but and I don't put the beds down until I put the door in, and vice versa. Like I do them both at the same time because that indicates to me like, hey, this house doesn't have a bed. That's why I do it that way. That's a little bit of a conundrum. I know I can keep pulling this out. Do that. But I can put a row here. Should be what? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. We'll say corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I suppose I could build some bigger houses right here. Or I probably could just move that road and tuck it in. So I think what I'm going to do. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a foundation. After I patch this up. Damn. Alright, so patch that up. Alright, and then from here. 1, 2, 3. And then say a corner right there. Dirt patch. Don't want no dirt patches. Ta-da! It's covered. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3. And that would be the road. Because like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then stairs. Yep. So that's what I'll do. 2, 3. be an alleyway. If I can get out of here. Somewhere over here. Or not. Huh. Might just make that corner an alleyway then. Because otherwise it comes out all the way over here. Which I suppose I could do that. Or I could purposely bring it closer. Choices, choices, choices. I'm just gonna keep working on it and then see how far it pulls out. We also got those over there to consider, so yeah, I'll just keep pulling it out until I run out, I suppose. I was gonna try to do some more planning for once, but, well, nope. And that's okay. Things don't need a ton of planning sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like that. Ta-da! To clean this up. No, still no more turtles yet. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do the whole floor like this, in case anyone was wondering. I really like these. I think that they're cute. Look at that. Look at little faces. I don't know what faces they are, but they're little faces. Anyway, I want to go see something. Because, like, I had mentioned earlier, like, I plant, like, multi-crops, and then, like, farmers come by, and then they eventually kind of all turn into potatoes. And I think that they're turning all kind of into potatoes. Yeah. Potato. Potatoes. It'll be fun. We'll have so many potatoes. We'll have all of the potatoes. Potatoes. Taco, 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 taco. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's actually gonna go there. And then this one, for the sake of continuity, it's gonna go there. Yep. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay, yep, gonna do the black ones. So, do you know what? I want to do these on the corners. I think that'll be fun. Do black ones all the way up, but those are gonna be the corners. Okay, need some windows here. Oh, I am out of windows. Gotta go get some windows. Gotta go get those windows. Still no treaty boys. No. Did I miss the little trading thing over here? No, there's just nothing interesting about it. I haven't been over here for a while. I'm like almost never over on this side. And honestly, I'm not entirely sure why. I'm really proud of this area. Like, I'm really proud. I'm very happy with how a lot of this turned out. I mean, look at that. What do you have? Potato. Look at this. Look how cool these are. They're just so cool. Now, probably one of the fishermen working. Anywhoosies. So I am. Oh, before I do any of that, I am fixing to get off. But I'm gonna go grab some glass, and then I'm gonna go back over to that bamboo. And actually, after I get off, right, I'm just gonna like sit there, so it'll grow. Because the next bit I want to do is. God, it was loud. Is the what do you call it? The bamboo houses, bamboo huts. I'll make a bunch of bamboo huts. Because I think that'll be fun. Get down there. They are. Gotta go get some window panes, window panes, window panes. Gotta go get some window panes. Do things. Go find the window panes. Like window panes. Yeah, that's right. I'm fancy. Not really, but you know. No one needs to know that. I think if I do the Three Little Pigs trio of houses, I'll probably do the hay blocks. And then probably, honestly, the bamboo. It's very stick-like. And then the bricks. Bricks and bricks. Not really and anything else. Just bricks. Alright. So yeah, I'm just gonna camp out right here. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna be getting off. And I hope everybody who's watching this, whenever and wherever you're watching this, you have a good day, good night, good time. And I will catch you guys later.